A very good afternoon, sir. So
Good afternoon.
today we will ask you some questions regarding your profile in myprivatetutor.com and some
Okay.
other methods in teaching and studying. So we will start our
Mm-hmm.
interview process from. I will ask you the first question. That is,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think are the top three skills required in an accountancy teacher?
Okay. So to start up to be answering this question, the first thing what I comes to my mind is a teacher has to be patient enough to understand the student's doubt, and not only it's the subject knowledge which is very important. So you need to have an expertise knowledge in the particular subject to teach in depth and clarify student doubt. And thing is that another last quality I should say should have a good listening skill and good communication skill, because unless you have a proper communication skill, it is not important what you know as a teacher. It's important how this you can communicate that those ideas into students, and how effectively the students can understand those communications, those ideas under the knowledge whatever you're imparting. So I guess these are the top three skills being an accountant required. Apart from that, yeah, these are the top three skills I feel, yeah.
Yeah.
And effective knowledge.
The next question is, why do you think cost accounting and financial management are important for students apart from scoring well in the exam?
Yeah, that's very big question what you have asked. And the first thing I should tell about this, see, costing and financial management are the very demanding at the current market. And if you see all the financial sectors, and then more emphasis has been given, on the financial sector. So to look at it in a firm perspective is very important, to have a strong knowledge of financial management and accounts, so that it be like probably after finishing their undergrad or postgrad program, a person can take up a career in financial sector, which is very much booming right now, which is as per good as IT. Before people used to get mad, only about engineering or medical and all. But nowadays it's not about only engineering or medical. It's also about other fields which are doing pretty well.
Thank you, sir. So the next question is, how do you provide support for students who are not performing as well as they should?
Agreed. It's a very important question. So thing is that, see, there will be a different approach to be given to different students. So everybody cannot be treated same. Or everybody. So for a teacher, we can for me everybody is equal. A person who's scoring around 80, 85 is as good as person scoring 40, 45. But thing is that I need to develop certain skills or certain things on the students who are weak in a particular subject. So there are different methodology I follow with students. One of them with taking weekly tests is one of the criteria, and giving a lot of assessments, looking at the past papers, and helping the students, not just by shouting, or not just by blaming or scolding the student in front of the parents and making them bad in front of parents eyes, because we need to understand, they also do have certain limitations, and by slow and steady, by encouraging them, by inducing more confidence in them, definitely in a long run they perform well. And I have worked with many students who was below average, but after taking my classes or even with their own efforts, I won't say that everything goes to me. Sometimes I can only help them for 20% or 30%. The rest lies with them. So how they study, how they focus on their studies and all, which make them the difference.
So the next question is, how effective do you think digital media is for imparting education to students?
Very important. That's one of the very important aspect of teaching nowadays. Nowadays we don't only do blackboard teaching. Standing in front of a student we I do take online classes, digitize, whiteboard with the help of Skype and Google Talk and all those stuff. So digitized marketing is very important, and digitized teaching is it's the way teaching going to be in future. Maybe another 3 4 years, it is going to be very popular in India, and so see, these are the concept which has come from Western countries like US, UK. It was always there. It was there from 19 like maybe 1990s and all. But in India, it's a new thing. But definitely, maybe another 2 3 years, digitized teaching going to be playing a very big role, and it is going to be a very important part of education. You see a lot of schools and colleges nowadays are implemented, digitized teaching, in their schools, campus, and all those stuff. So that's the thing that shows, how important it is. Go ahead.
Next question is, do you think tutoring for the sake of gaining knowledge shadows exam oriented tutoring? Share your views.
No. See, there are two different kinds, okay? So when you are tutor somebody, it is not only important just to, tutor just for the sake of knowledge or just for the sake of exam. Both are important side by side. So unless you have the knowledge, you cannot perform well in the exam. And only just having knowledge and not knowing how to apply for the exam will not fetch your marks. So both are important, and they both go side by side. So unless you have knowledge, you cannot perform in exam, and unless you perform in exam, there is no point of having knowledge. So both are important. Nothing shadows each other. Both are equally important, and both has to be done side by side.
Sir, the last question I would like to ask you, how has my private tutor helped in growing your business?
See, I am being associated with private tutor from 2011. The thing is that I come from a IT background. Also, after when I came from US, thing was I was working for some companies in India. And thing is that one day, one certain call, I got a call from IIPM to teach as a part-time lecturer in economics. And then one of my friends suggested, why don't you try myprivatetutor.com? And to be honest with you, from then onwards, you guys have supported me very much in, and it has given me a lot of good business. Not only business, I will say, it has given me a lot of leads, lot of student leads, so which was very important at that particular point of time, and even it's important now. And it's a very trustworthy network. What I see, there are a lot of competitors you have like Nvidia.com, and others like to be named, flipclass or something like that. But to be honest with you, they have the requirements. What I get from tutor.com is all valid and all legitimate. That is very important. Whereas others, what I have seen, they are mostly old postings, or something like that. So I will definitely, I'm very happy to be part of privatetutor.com, and I'm really glad that you guys are doing such an amazing job. And not only in Bangalore, even when I went to Calcutta for some time, and I had an amazing time with you guys. And I wish you all the best. All the best.
Thank you very, very much for your support and valuable inputs for us, sir. Thank you very much for giving this interview with us. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.